Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, today I would like to present to you all my portfolio. So this is the cover, and the next page is the CV, where it contains my profile, some of my contacts, my education, skills, and also experiences. And then this is an introduction into my portfolio, which contains this, where I introduce myself and also my skills, some of my socials. And this is the list of contents. So the list of my contents of my portfolio is name, website, internet media, and then there is Android system, Android, English, experience, and lastly certificate. And first is games. So my first game here is Parkour. So Parkour is is a platformer game that I made with three of my friends, I think, which is Yudik, Habibi, and Ablishan, if I'm not wrong. This game is made from scratch, and there is a barcode for it which you can scan and you can access which will redirect you to a demo video of the game. And the second is the Defend. This is my solo project game that is also made in scratch. So it's about you defending this, which is some sort of line that is, well, considered as a base, and then you, a single character, to have to defend from enemies that keeps coming until you kill the boss, which is this one. And then next is Jumping Cube. So Jumping Cube is a platformer game. It's about jumping and avoiding obstacles. This game is made in Bookbox, and this one is your objective is just to keep going and to stay alive as long as you can, and also take coins to get more points. And the next is Escape, or I forgot the other name. I made this one with my friend Nick, and the objective of the game is you have to find around 5 to 6 keys. I forgot 6 keys in 2 minutes time. And the keys are hidden around a small city map that with me and my friend made. The last is Crossing Road. So Crossing Road is like this, where you have a block as your character and have to jump on other blocks that are constantly moving to the left and the right. And at the end of this, there is a finish line, but I couldn't show it. Yes, so because I just keep failing on trying to get through. This one is also made in loot blocks. And the next is my website. So I have 3 websites. The first is my personal website. My personal website is where I share my projects. I will put maybe all of my projects in here. And this website is made using a template in WordPress. And you can scan the barcode to access the website. And the next is my school website. This website is not active anymore, and it's not the official website of my school. It's just a project from it's just a project. It contains the curriculum of the school and the testimony of parents, facilities of the school, and others. Next is Blog's website. This website is also not active anymore. The website is about the mosque that is near my house. So this is once again not the official website. The website contains the address of the website, prayer and events at the mosque, prayer times, and others. Next is multimedia. So the first is illustration. The illustration is one of the first projects that I made in Figma. And this is made by using pen tool in Figma. I pen tool this one. I'm using this character, the person, using pen tool. And I made it by simply following the outlines of the character that I take from the internet. and then edit a background and my name on it. Next is Instagram posts. Instagram posts is where you share some things. In this one I shared about futuristic themed fonts, and this one is made in Instagram post size, 1080 by 1080, and you can post it to Instagram. And the next is UI UX application. So this is an app that I made with, I think, 3 of my friends, Habibi, Abdul, and Guntur, if I'm not mistaken. And this UI UX application works like a normal app. You just simply choose on, for example, one of the zikrs, and then it will move into another page with the zikr inside of it. So it's just a prototype, not a fully working app. Next is glowing effect. This one is made in Portofolio. Portofolio is like a free web version of Photoshop, and this photo is taken from the internet. I take it from Unsplash, if I'm not mistaken, and then put it into Portofolio and then made the glowing effect. And now there is 3D design. In 3D design, I was told to make a mini room as practice to get used to spline, and this one is my project. I made the building of one of the buildings at my school, and I built it with, I think, 3 or 4 of my friends, or maybe 5 people. I forgot. Next is embedded system. So the first there is disaster alarm. Disaster alarm is made to detect such as gas leaks, earthquakes, floods, and other things. And I made the code made code for microbit and use the IoT kit that is given by my school. And next is husbandry bit. In husbandry bit, the project is a presentation. It explains about what is husbandry bits, what are the tools that you need for it. And husbandry bits, you can use it to help monitor your livestock. It can provide food for the livestock. It can also check or keep you monitoring on your livestock's health condition and the temperature at the place or the place where they're at. Next is vending machine. Well, this one is just like a regular vending machine. So you put a coin in and then a candy comes out. And this is like a smaller and a much simpler version of it. So it's just, well, without candy you cannot choose it. So it just puts out any candy. So and I made this one using make code from my COVID and using the IoT kit that was given by the school as well. And now it's greenhouse. So greenhouse is kind of close to husbandry bit. The difference is for husbandry. For greenhouse is used to monitor your plants, while husbandry is for like animals. So greenhouse can monitor from the soil moisture, the temperature as well, and many more. Well, mainly used to monitor the farm. And the next is line follower. Line follower is using a robot provided by my school. Using make code again. And the robot is just, well, like the name follows a line. So it will follow a black line, or it also can follow a white line, depends on how you code it. The next is my Android projects. The first is Find My Edge. Find My Edge is an application that can help you know or find your current age. So when you're confused or forgot what your age, you can just use the application to input your birth year, and then it will show you how old are you right now. And the next is geometry calculator. So it's like a regular calculator. You can count numbers and the difference. In this one, you also have geometry shapes such as squares, triangles, rectangles, and circles, and many more. The next is prayer schedule app. Oh yeah, and the first two applications, these two, Find My Age and Geometry Calculator, was made in Coder. And prayer schedule app, this is one of the application that is part of Pitaqwa. This application shows you prayer times, and this prayer time is automatically updated and also can be changed depending on your current location. This one is made in Android Studio. The next is Islamic dashboard. So this Islamic dashboard is also part of Pitaqwa. This one is actually the main menu of the application. So when you first open the app, Pitaqwa app, this Islamic dashboard will show, and then there is like a bar on the top where you can choose the other applications such as last month, per schedule, and more. And it also has Islamic motivations in it. And then next is Doa Harian or daily prayers. This app includes like the doa or prayers that you can read, that's such as like prayers before and after you eat, or when you forget to pray when you eat, when you're at your house, you go to your house, and many more. It's like prayers that you usually read every day. So now, next is my video project. So the first is Akidah poster. This poster is also made in Instagram post size, and this Akidah poster is usually about things. And this one is about the threat for people who like to do namimah. And this one includes, for example, the hadith and the translations, and then or Quran verses, and also a background. And this one is made in Figma. Next is Dunia mind mapping. Mind mapping is made usually with the purpose to help someone to study a certain material in a much simpler way. So mind mapping contains mostly only the important parts of the material, so it can help someone understand even more. This one can be made in Figma or Canva. Next is motion graphic. So I'm sorry if the image is not very clear or not too related to the motion graphic thing. This is a video that usually shares about Islamic education, and this one is about why class is heavy. And you can simply just add a background and then put audio of a ustad, and then add some subtitles and finish. Or you can also add a animation related to your motion graphic. And the next is English projects. The first is short movie, and short movie is made in groups, and from 5 people to. Last time I made my short movie for my final project, I made it with 9 of my friends, so in total it's a group of 10 people. And the short movie is a 7 to 8 short movie, so it can be inspirational, or one of my short movies was about Indonesian war wars. And the short movies are made in English. Next is English podcast, and this podcast is made with it can be 2 people or 3 people. It depends on how lucky you are. And some in here in podcast you usually talk about your experiences or share about other things that can be useful for others. And in this one I talked about the importance of technology for teenagers, if I'm not mistaken. And this podcast can be either scripted or unscripted. So if it's unscripted, you can just literally talk and ask questions, answer questions depending on the topic. The last is my final project. I think this is last of my English. Okay. This is the last of my English, and this is my final project. So final project is the last project that I made in junior high school, and it is a video. Inside of it, it contains an interview, a presentation about a country that I like, and also my favorite project presentation. And these three will be combined into one video, and it will be uploaded into my YouTube. The next is my experiences. The first is EduRace. EduRace is an event from IBM where we are needed or we told to go to Kota Tua and with a limited amount of money. And I think if I'm not wrong, we were given 100,000 or something for one group, and we are not allowed to bring our own pocket money. Right, now continuing after EduRace, we have Mission Impossible. So Mission Impossible is also another event from IBM. So with EduRace, I did it at 8th grade. In Mission Impossible, I did it on 7th grade. So Mission Impossible is we given items that we will sell, we will drop it off at certain locations, and then we'll gather again at one location. So the items that we sell is like ISO Plus, and aqua water or mineral water, tissues, and there's a few pens in it. And we are not allowed to bring pocket money. So if you want to eat and eat lunch and get a drink after the event is done, we are going to use the money that we get from selling the items. And next is Weekend Tech Talk. So Weekend Tech Talks is a live stream where two students will act as host and speaker. We're here and the host of the Weekend Tech Talk about how to make independence poster. And after I open the show and then introduce the speaker, talk a little bit, have a little conversation with the speaker. The speaker will give a tutorial depending on what is the theme. For here, my friend Malik, who is the speaker, and he is the one who made a tutorial on how to make independence poster. And a certain minimum duration is 25 to 30 minutes. Next is Ida Mengajar or Ida Teaching. So Ida Mengajar is an activity from IBM where we go to other schools and teach the students there. Either it's a 7th grade, 8th grade, or 9th grade, or maybe elementary students or senior high school students. So I have teach at Al-Ansar, Suna, and Monterey School. At Al-Ansar, I teach about Scratch, and at the other two, I have taught about design. And the next is competition. So far in my 3 years in IBM, I've joined a few competitions, a few English Olympiads, 5 to 7. I don't remember exactly. And then I've joined 2 basketball competitions and 1 futsal competitions with very different results. And the next and the last is certificates. So the first certificate is DQ Lab certificate. I get this from DQ Lab. So and after finishing a course, this course is about introduction to data science with Python. It is so simply it's just an introduction to data science using the Python programming language. The next is Git course certificate. So this certificate is from ProGit. It is a course named Git. So Git is simply used to share like files or other things with other developers when you're collaborating to make either website or application or any other project. And the last is English Olympiad certificates. So I got this after finishing top 30 in a national English competition that is hosted by Quarter 100 Indonesia, and I was winning foundation dump bit. This event is participated by junior high school students from all around Indonesia. And I got this certificate when I was in 8th grade. And lastly, there is a thank you word for IDN teachers, staffs, and everyone who have been involved in my study in IDN, and also for helping me making this portfolio. Well, at the SC Portfolio, I would say thanks to everyone who has contributed to my 6 years study at high school, and also for helping me in creation of this portfolio, and also other words for IDN, such as well, that's like I hope that IDN improves more and even more, and give a much comfortable experience for the future students. And thanks to all the teachers and to all of my friends and to everyone else who have contributed in my career study at IDN. Alright, maybe pretty much it's like that for me for my portfolio presentation. Thank you all for watching and listening. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry if there are mistakes in delivering this presentation. Thank you all for watching. Last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.